John, 2-0 defeat and we exit the FA Cup, but do you feel like it's a game of what could have been, particularly from the first half?
Yeah, I think if we don't, we got to take our chances. We concede a sloppy goal when we're open to play forward, and yeah, not taking our chances when we should have first half. We should have been probably a goal or two at half time, and you come out the second half and you ask the lads to stay in the game, and you're 2-0 down after 5 minutes of the second half. So yeah, really disappointed with it.
As we said, obviously chances fell. Banandrucci, a couple for Ben Salt, and the corner that looked like a routine that worked perfectly with no one on the end of it. Sort of old phrase, goals change games, and obviously a long ball forward, they break, and True Grant does superbly from the first one, but obviously falls for a tap into the open net. Is that a naivety from our side and a bit of experience from a well-drilled Kidderminster side?
Yeah, I think if you, it's a great term, naivety, but they're all young lads and they've got to learn quick that they're playing men's football. There's points at stake. There's places next round the FA Cup at stake, and yeah, the routine, the corner routine works perfectly, but no one on the end of it. We had the chance for Ben and DJ. Salt had a couple of chances, and those, when you're away from home on a Tuesday night, you've got to put a couple of those away, and to go and concede then from the goal that we conceded from, is to go 1-0 down at half time was very disappointing. But we spoke at half time about staying in the game and creating chances, and that we're always going to kind of create chances, but to go and concede after 5-10 minutes second half, it's kind of criminal, that really.
Do you also feel frustrated that really the 2 goals conceded as well, we unfortunately weren't carved open? They were one ball almost straight down the middle and a willing runner that got onto the end of it. Is that also a disappointment, that for all the hard work and the high press, the goals come from just, I guess, mistakes and simple errors?
Yeah, I spoke to Finn Delap and Ethan Manning in there, and both very disappointed, and they know they can do better with the goals. Banandrucci lets the centre half come through for the first goal, and it is just little minor errors and long balls and kind of switching off that kind of are affecting us at the minute. Finn's 19, Ethan's 20. They will learn. They've got to learn really quick, and if we can kind of shut it out with the back and do a little bit more kind of going forward, I think we'll win a lot of games of football.
Obviously, coming into it, you said obviously there was a work in progress with the squad in general. It was a big shake-up over the summer. They have had a go tonight. Obviously, as we said at the start, what could have been, taking the chances and goals change games. Do you feel like the side is progressing in the right direction, that now turning the focus to the league campaign and maybe the FA Trophy, that there's positives and it's not just the negative that obviously naturally you'll be feeling this evening?
Yeah, I spoke to the boys after the game, and I said, look, there's loads of positives to be taken out of it. We're a really young group. We knew we were going to be young pre-season recruitments, and for the majority, I've been really proud of the boys. We will lose games of football through naivety, through wanting to play the right way, but I'm really looking forward to the rest of the league campaign now, and obviously an FA Trophy run. We got the Derbyshire Senior Cup to come as well. So yeah, I'm disappointed with the result. Of course, when win games of football, I want to get to the first round proper. But we got to concentrate now on Curzon Ashton on Saturday.
As you say, back to the Silverlands on Saturday. Curzon Ashton there. Return to the pitch for Pops this evening. Obviously, difficult spell for the club in the injury department recently, but you feel like maybe we're getting over the worst of that situation?
Great to see Pops back. He's the bit of magic that's been lacking the last couple of weeks. He's a fantastic footballer. He's a goal scorer, but also he works really hard. And hopefully we're on a turnaround from injuries. Players coming back fit now, and the more players we get back fit, the more options I have for Saturday's game against Curzon.
Brilliant. Well, obviously unlucky tonight, and work hard and turn it around Saturday.
Cheers, Dan. Thank you.